Archangel Michael speaks to you now, not in whispers, not in distant echoes, but as a force of unstoppable clarity piercing through every shadow that has clouded your way. You have felt it, haven't you? The trembling beneath the surface of your life, the silent rumble of something approaching, something immense, something inevitable. It is not your imagination, it is the unfolding of destiny itself, a divine orchestration that no power on earth or beyond can delay any longer. There is a moment in every soul's journey when the illusions crack wide open. You have come to that moment. Yes, you. No longer can you pretend not to see the signs that have been screaming at the edges of your awareness. You have been sensing it in the restless nights, in the quiet unease that coils in your chest, in the strange coincidences stacking up like signals from the heavens themselves. And now, the veil is ready to be torn away. Listen closely. What was hidden from you is not merely a secret. It is the very architecture of your reality that has been distorted. The truth that approaches is not just a revelation about others. It is a revelation about yourself. You have been walking a path paved with the choices of others, the fears of others, the limitations others placed upon you, and now you will see it all for what it is. There has been a hand moving behind the scenes, manipulating pieces of your life like a chess game you never agreed to play. Someone, perhaps even more than one, has held tightly to a truth that belongs to you. They believed you were not ready. They believed you would shatter under the weight of it. But I, Archangel Michael, tell you this. You were born for this moment. You were forged in the fires of unseen battles, sculpted by storms you did not yet understand, and now you stand at the threshold of your awakening. You feel it rising inside you, don't you, that pulse of ancient strength, that relentless heartbeat whispering that you are more than what they told you, more than what you dared to believe. This is not about revenge. This is not about despair. This is about liberation. The truth will not come to destroy you. It will come to free you from invisible chains that have bound your spirit for far too long. Prepare yourself. You are about to witness the collapse of falsehoods that once seemed immovable. Relationships you thought were grounded in trust may reveal fractures you never saw. Promises whispered in shadows will be dragged into the light. Words spoken behind closed doors will find their way to your ears, carried by the wind of divine justice. And when that happens, when you stand in the middle of this unfolding storm, you must remember this. You are not a victim of these revelations. You are the storm. You are the force that sweeps through the landscape of your life, clearing away the debris of deception, making room for something greater to rise in its place. The ones who held this truth from you thought they could shield you or control you or perhaps manipulate you with half-truths and omissions. But they forgot one eternal law of the universe. Truth is a living force. It cannot be buried forever. It grows restless in the dark. It seeks the light with a hunger that no human fear can restrain. I see you, child of the light. I see your trembling heart, caught between anticipation and fear. Let me tell you plainly, you are stronger than you know. The moment you feared, the revelation you dreaded, it will not break you. It will break open the prison you did not even know you were inside. You will not collapse under the weight of this truth. No, you will rise, higher than you have ever dared to imagine, stronger than they ever expected you to become. And in that rising, you will reclaim every part of yourself that was ever lost to confusion, to fear, to manipulation. Feel the shift even now. The universe is aligning events to bring the truth directly into your hands. Conversations are turning. Hidden energies are surfacing. Secrets are running out of places to hide. The moment is so close you can almost taste it in the air, like a storm crackling just beyond the horizon. Do not shrink away. Stand tall. You are surrounded by legions of light, by warriors of the divine who march at your side. I, Archangel Michael, have unsheathed my sword not to fight your battles for you, but to remind you of the warrior already awake within your soul. This moment, this impending revelation, was chosen for you long before you took your first breath. It is not an accident. It is not a mistake. It is the turning of the wheel of destiny, grinding away everything false to leave only the pure, unshakable foundation of truth beneath your feet. Your life is about to change forever. But hear me well. It is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your true story, the one that was always meant to unfold. And when the truth comes, you will not be lost in the rubble of old lies. You will be standing tall, eyes blazing with the fire of divine clarity. Type Amen not as a ritual, but as a declaration of your readiness to receive the strength, the courage, and the unstoppable power of truth. Say it, feel it in your bones. Let the universe hear your resolve. Because this is happening, now. And you were born ready. You feel it intensifying, don't you? The current is stronger now, pulling you toward the inevitable revelation. The atmosphere around you is thick with invisible movement. Conversations feel heavier, glances carry hidden weight, and your very spirit trembles with the awareness that what has been concealed for so long is clawing its way to the surface. The universe itself is bending toward this moment, and there is no force capable of stopping it. Let me make this clear to you. This is not merely about what they said behind your back, or the secrets they kept in locked chambers of silence. This is about the way they shaped your destiny without your permission. It is about the silent wars fought over your life while you walked unaware beneath stormy skies. They believed you would never see it. They believed you would remain a pawn in a game rigged against you. But they underestimated the fire that burns in your soul. I, Archangel Michael, see you with eyes that pierce through all illusions, and I tell you now, their underestimating you was their greatest mistake. Because the truth is no longer theirs to control. It is alive, breathing, rising like a tide that refuses to be turned back. The moment is coming when the full weight of their choices, their manipulations, and their buried confessions will crash into your reality like thunder rolling across an open field. You will hear the words they never intended for you to hear. You will see the actions they tried to cover with smiles and hollow reassurances. You will feel the impact of their deception not as a wound, but as a catalyst for awakening. And in that moment you will realize you were never weak. You were never naive. You were simply waiting for the right time to rise. The right time is now. There will be a temptation to doubt yourself. They will try to soften the blow with justifications. They will claim good intentions or say they were protecting you. But do not let their fear become your confusion. Stand in your truth. Stand in the divine authority that has always been yours, but was buried beneath layers of manipulation. Yes, you will feel the sting of betrayal. Yes, your heart may shudder beneath the weight of the confession, but do not collapse. Instead, let that pain become the very force that sharpens your clarity and fortifies your resolve. Pain, when wielded with purpose, becomes power, and you, beloved one, are being armed with a power they never wanted you to claim. Even now, as you listen to these words, the universe is rearranging itself in your favor. Chains you did not even know were wrapped around you are snapping one by one. Invisible barriers are crumbling. You are stepping out of the shadows, and those who once held sway over your life feel the shift. They sense the rising force within you, and it terrifies them. Do not be surprised if they try to pull you back into their web of control. Do not be shocked if they scramble to cover their tracks or spin new lies in desperation. These are the final thrashings of a power that knows its time is over. Let them flail. Let them fear. You are beyond their reach now. Your clarity is your weapon. Your truth is your shield. Your faith is your fortress. And hear me well. The divine does not reveal such truths without purpose. This is not chaos. This is not chance. This is divine precision, the alignment of cosmic forces to set you free and propel you into the life you were always meant to live. The revelation that approaches will not leave your life untouched. It will dismantle false structures. It will strip away the masks others have worn. It will clear the fog of confusion that has clouded your vision. But what it destroys to make room for something far greater, something real, something blessed. You will soon see who truly stood by you and who merely pretended. You will see the faces of those who carried love in their hearts for you, and those who carried hidden daggers behind false smiles. And in this seeing, you will be liberated. No longer will you pour your energy into empty wells. No longer will you chase approval from those who secretly sought to diminish you. You are stepping into sovereignty. You are claiming dominion over your life. Breathe deeply and feel the rising energy within you. It is not fear. It is awakening. It is not dread. It is power awakening from dormancy. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking through it, carrying a torch that no shadow can extinguish. I stand with you. I, Archangel Michael, have drawn my sword not merely to defend you, but to walk beside you as you claim the fullness of your destiny. You were never meant to be hidden in the shadows of other people's fears. You were destined to walk in the full light of divine truth. The confession that is coming will be more than words spoken aloud. It will be an earthquake that shakes loose the foundation. Feel it fully now, the pulse of inevitability thrumming beneath your very existence. It is not subtle anymore. It is roaring in your chest, echoing through your thoughts, crackling in the air around you like a storm waiting to break. This is not just an ordinary moment passing you by. This is the moment history has been preparing you for. This is the turning point that no power of darkness can halt, no scheme of deception can delay. The confession is moving closer, closer than breath, closer than heartbeat. It is circling you, tightening its orbit until there is nowhere left for falsehoods to hide. The ones who carried this secret thought they could outrun the day of reckoning. But no one outruns divine timing. No one escapes the unfolding of justice woven by the hands of the Eternal. You may feel your emotions surge like wild tides, anger rising, confusion swirling, sorrow shadowing your heart. Let them come. Do not suppress them. They are not your enemies. They are the sacred fires burning away the remnants of illusion. They are the proof that you are alive, awake, and ready to face this truth not as a victim, but as a conqueror. Yes, there will be a moment when your breath catches in your throat, when you feel the weight of realization drop heavy into your chest. It will be sudden, it will be sharp, but it will also be the most liberating breath you have ever drawn. For in that instant you will understand you were never powerless. You were simply waiting for the chains to fall away. And they are falling now. Listen to the sound of them, each link snapping, each lie collapsing under the force of your awakening. The universe does not tolerate falsehoods forever, and your life is being cleared of all that is not in alignment with truth. What they tried to bury has risen from the ground like a phoenix from ashes, and its fire is lighting your way forward. Do you feel it in your bones? The undeniable certainty that you are on the brink of transformation? Do not resist it. Let it flood your spirit. Let it remind you that you are far greater than the circumstances you have endured. You were not created to live beneath the weight of hidden betrayals. You were created to rise above them, to shine so brightly that every shadow flees from your light. They, the ones who thought they could conceal this from you, are feeling the tremors of their own unraveling. They sense your rising power, and it shakes the foundations of their false confidence. They may grow desperate, they may cling to their crumbling narratives, but nothing they do now can prevent what is coming. Their time of control has ended. Your time of sovereignty has begun. You will look into their eyes and see the truth reflected back at you, a truth they can no longer disguise. And when you do, you will not see weakness in yourself. You will see clarity. You will see power. You will see the divine spark that was never extinguished, only momentarily obscured by the fog of deceit. I, Archangel Michael, promise you this: the truth will not leave you empty. It will not leave you broken. It will fill you with a strength so pure, so unshakable, that you will wonder how you ever doubted your own power. You will wonder how you ever accepted less than what you deserved. And you will vow from the depths of your soul never to fall prey to such illusions again. This is not just a moment of revelation. This is a moment of rebirth. Feel the surge of life returning to places within you that have felt numb and lifeless for too long. Feel the awakening of your intuition, sharper than ever, guiding you with unwavering precision. The divine has not abandoned you. On the contrary, the divine has been preparing you for this very hour. Your angels have been weaving protection around you, even as the storm gathered. I have been standing guard over your destiny, ensuring that when the truth arrived, you would be ready not only to receive it, but to rise with it. And you are ready, more than ready. When the words are spoken, and they will be, let them wash over you like a tide of clarity. Let them cleanse you of every lingering doubt, every trace of self-blame. The ones who hid this truth hoped you would collapse beneath it, but you will not collapse. You will expand, you will ascend, you will walk away from the wreckage of deception with your head held high, your spirit unbroken, your future ablaze with possibility. Type 9999. Now, if you feel this fire igniting in your soul, if you claim this unstoppable rising as your own, let the universe hear your voice declare it. You are done with shadows. You are done with lies. You are done with anything less than truth, because this is your time. The confession is coming not to destroy you, but to deliver you, to elevate you, to align you with your highest path. And when it arrives, when the final veil is lifted, you will stand not as a passive observer, but as the architect of your new reality. They never expected you to become this strong, but you were always destined to surprise them. Breathe deeply. Feel the storm within you merge with the storm around you. There is no turning back. There is no slowing this momentum. There is only forward, only freedom, only truth. And you, beloved, were born for this. Now the sky itself seems to tremble, doesn't it? You can almost feel it. That electric tension thicken the air, as if the heavens are holding their breath for what is about to unfold. It is not your imagination. It is real. Every force in creation is leaning toward you, watching, waiting for the moment when the confession bursts forth and tears away the last illusion that has clouded your life. It is closer than you think, closer than anyone dares to admit. The very fabric of your reality is quivering under the weight of what is about to be revealed. And I, Archangel Michael, am here to tell you, hold fast. This is not a time for retreat. This is the moment you were born for. This is the unveiling of truth that will not only shake the world around you, it will awaken the very core of who you are. There are forces at play here, forces ancient and unyielding. Divine timing has conspired with every heartbeat of your life, every tear shed in silence, every moment of quiet knowing you buried beneath doubt. Now, all of it comes rushing to this precipice. There is no holding back the flood. It is coming. It is unstoppable, and it is for you. Yes, you may feel the shadows fight harder now, clinging to their last fragments of control. Do not fear their desperation. The darkness always thrashes before it dies. The closer the truth draws to your door, the louder the noise of deception becomes. Let it rage, let it scream. It cannot touch you anymore, because you, beloved one, have already crossed the line from fear to power. I see you standing at this threshold. I see the fire in your eyes, the unbreakable steel of your spirit rising even amidst the storm. You have already begun to shed the weight of their lies even before the confession reaches your ears. Your soul knows. Your intuition has been whispering it in the quiet spaces of your heart all along. The truth does not need permission to arrive. It comes when it is time, and its time is now. They will try, oh, they will try to soften the blow, to reframe the narrative, to make you question your own senses. But hear me clearly. Do not let their fear become your hesitation. Do not let their panic infect your certainty. Stand tall in the knowing that truth is your ally and it fights on your side. You may find your hand shaking when the moment arrives. You may feel your knees weaken under the weight of realization. That is natural. That is the storm passing through you, cleansing you of every residue of deception. Let it move through you. Let it cleanse you completely, because what remains afterward will be pure, untouchable, free. Do you understand what is happening here truly? This is not just a revelation of what was done to you. This is a revelation of who you truly are beneath it all. You were never the sum of their betrayals. You were never the product of their manipulations. You are something far greater, a force of divine light, rising inexorably toward your rightful place in this world. The confession will bring clarity, yes, but it will also bring power. It will piece together the fragments of your past in a way you never thought possible. You will see the patterns, the hidden motives, the tangled web they spun, and you will understand. Not with bitterness, not with hatred, but with divine clarity that cuts through confusion like sunlight piercing a storm. And in that moment of understanding, you will rise beyond anything they ever imagined for you. You will rise beyond the limits they tried to impose. You will rise beyond the fears they projected onto your future. This is your awakening. The words that once had the power to wound you will now fuel your ascent. The actions that once sought to diminish you will now propel you forward. The truths that once felt too heavy to bear will become the wings that carry you to new heights. Type Amen if you feel these wings unfolding within you, if you declare to the universe and all who witness that you are ready, not just to know the truth, but to live in the fullness of your power. Let every force of darkness hear your declaration. Let every angel in the heavens carry your cry of victory. Because you are not merely surviving this moment, you are mastering it. They may have feared this day, they may have prayed it would never come, but you have prepared for it in the depths of your soul. long before you ever knew its shape or timing. You have been trained by life itself, forged by fire and anointed by the divine for this very hour. And I, Archangel Michael, am with you in this battle, not as a distant guardian, but as your closest ally, your fiercest protector, your unwavering witness to your triumph. Feel the ground beneath you trembling. It is not the collapse of your life. It is the collapse of lies. It is the crumbling of everything that was never built to last. And as the dust clears, you will see with eyes wide open the vast horizon. Now, it is upon you. The moment you sensed in your bones, the moment your soul has been bracing for. It is no longer something coming someday. It is here, now. The air itself vibrates with truth. Your heart races not from fear, but from the rising surge of unstoppable awakening within you. The confession that once lurked in the shadows has stepped into the blinding light of divine justice. It no longer hides behind veiled glances or trembling lips. It stands before you fully exposed, naked in its raw reality, unable to retreat, unable to disguise itself any longer. And you stand taller than you have ever stood before. Feel your spine straighten. Feel your breath deepen. Feel your spirit expand to fill the limitless space that is now opened before you. You are not the person you were when this journey began. No, you have shed that skin. You have shed the doubts, the illusions, the chains of falsehoods. They see it now too. The ones who tried to contain you, to keep you small, to clip the wings they never had the right to touch. They see that you are not who they thought you were. You were never that fragile soul they could control. You are a force of divine radiance, burning brighter than they ever imagined. And their fear, let it be the wind beneath your wings. What you feel right now, this electric storm coursing through your veins, is the rush of destiny claiming you as its own. The universe, heaven itself, celebrates this moment with you. I, Archangel Michael, stand with you in triumph, not in mourning of what is lost, because nothing true is ever lost, but in celebration of all that is now found. And what you have found is not just truth. It is freedom. Freedom from the invisible chains that once bound your heart. Freedom from the voices that tried to whisper you into submission. Freedom from the narratives they spun to trap you in a life that was never your true path. This is your crossing point. Right now, you are standing in the doorway between the life you were manipulated into living and the life that has always been your divine inheritance. And you, beloved, are ready to walk through. Do not hesitate. Do not second-guess the voice rising from the depths of your soul. It is the voice of your higher self, roaring with clarity. It is the voice of truth thundering through your spirit, casting out every last shadow of doubt. Yes, they will watch you go. Yes, they will feel the shift in the air as you move beyond their grasp. Yes, they may even try one last desperate reach to pull you back into their web, but it is too late. The web has unraveled. The net has broken. And you are already soaring beyond their reach. Type Amen if you feel this ascension pulsing through your being. If you claim your divine freedom not as a fleeting feeling, but as an unbreakable reality. Let every force in creation witness your rise. Because this is not the end of your journey. No, this is the grand beginning. The door that has opened before you leads to a horizon of limitless potential. You will build a life upon truth so solid, so radiant, that no lie will ever find footing within it again. From this day forward, you will see the signs clearer than ever. Your discernment will be razor sharp. You will sense the energy of truth and the vibration of deception from miles away. Where once you doubted your own intuition, now you will trust it like the compass it has always been. This is your armor, this is your sword, this is your divine inheritance. You will no longer tolerate half-truths. You will no longer entertain those who seek to drain your light. You will no longer question if you are worthy of clarity, of peace, of power. You were born worthy. You were created for this victory. And now, as you stand on the ashes of every lie that has burned away, you will see the fertile ground beneath your feet, ready to sprout the seeds of a future blessed beyond your imagination. I, Archangel Michael, will continue to walk with you. My sword will blaze at your side. My shield will stand before you. My wings will shelter you in every storm yet to come. But hear this well. You no longer walk as the wounded. You walk as the warrior, as the sovereign, as the master of your own destiny. Type 111 if you step fully into this power, if you accept not just the revelation, but the responsibility and the glory that comes with it. For this is your new beginning. The echoes of old fears are fading behind you. The chains of the past lay broken at your feet. And ahead of you, a horizon bathed in divine light, pulsing with opportunity, radiating with the promise of your highest calling. Go forward now. Go forward with the unshakable knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Go forward carrying the truth like a torch that will never extinguish. Go forward, beloved, knowing that all of heaven moves with you. This is your moment. This is your time. You are free, and you are always meant to be.